My name is Reverend Garner, and I want to welcome each of you for being here today. Now, I was given permission to take my mask off because I'm the speaker, so I hope that will help me, and hopefully it will help you as well. Thank you for being here to honor the memory of Thomas Satterlee, who was born on May 16th, 1972, and who departed this world on December 14th of this year of our Lord, 2021. It's kind of a different way to end the year, isn't it? And whenever I think about Tom and the suddenness of his passing, it just reminded me how precious each one of you are in the sight of God. God made each of us. We are all special, and God has given you the life that you have. And He wants you to enjoy that life and experience His love while you're here in this life, and to share that love with other people. So I'm going to start by doing something that may seem a little unusual. I'm going to take a drink of water. And I'm probably going to make you thirsty. That will help me speak. But I'm also using this as an illustration of what I'm going to talk about. We all realize how water is essential to our life. And it's interesting, at the beginning of the Bible says that the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the water. And out of that, God spoke and brought life and beauty and the wonderful world. But unfortunately, Satan came and sin came, and it messed up the beautiful world that God created. And it brought dryness, and it brought thirst. There was water and life everywhere. But now we have places like Arizona where there is a lot of desert. And we know if we go to other areas where they have a lot of rain, there's just a lot more life, a lot more plants and beauty and flowers. And so God created water. And you realize most of our body is made out of water. Did you know that? We just buried my father-in-law a couple of weeks ago. And he was cremated. And after the cremation, all that was left, you could fit it in an urn, in a jar. Because most of our body is water. So today I want to just talk to you for just a few minutes about the water of life. And I have a question for you, and the question is this: are you thirsty today? We all should be thirsty for the water that only God can give. And in the Gospel of John, in the 4th chapter, I'm just going to tell the story. Jesus went to an area that was out of his normal country. And he went there to meet a woman she did not have a very good reputation. But she was thirsty. She was thirsty for God, and she didn't even know it. And many of us live like that way. We're thirsty. We know there's something missing, but we don't know what it is. And Jesus was by this well of water, and a woman came, and she came to draw some water because she was thirsty. And Jesus said to her, "Can you give me some of your water?" Can you draw some water from the well? And she said, well, why would you talk to me? I'm not part of your race. And I'm a woman, you're a man, and I have a bad reputation. I'm rejected, even by my own people. Why would you want me to give you some water? Won't that make you unclean? And Jesus looked at her and he said, woman, if you knew who was talking to you right now, if you knew the gift of God, you would ask me for living water. And she just kind of laughed and said, oh, what kind of water is that, you know? She said, this well is deep. How are you going to get any water out of it? And Jesus said, I have water that if you take the water I offer you, it will be like a well. It will be like a fountain of water that will spring up in your heart. And so they went on and had a conversation, and Jesus helped this woman to see that he knew all about her. He knew all about the mistakes that she had made. And still, he wanted to give her a gift. He knew that she was thirsty. Are you? Am I? And when I heard about Tom's death, it made me think about my own life.